Hey, this is Kevin with Big Bear Performance. I want to show you some suspension today, 32mm cartridges, 22mm cartridges, 30mm cartridges from Öhlins, and also some cartridges from a competitor. We can start with our competitor's suspension system, and what this is, it has a rebound and compression on the same piston. And has a base valve here, and basically what base valves do, it's a compression adjustment, but it pressurizes the oil up inside the cartridge to help stop cavitation, and it's a pretty good system. It's an old design. It's something that Öhlins was using similar to this 30 years ago, but what we do now to really have better adjustment, better control, is to have rebound in the right fork and compression on the left fork, and have them completely separated from each other is the best way to go in suspension. Just like Öhlins is, and they have, and believe me, this competitor has nice shim stacks, so they're well supported, they're pyramided, so it all looks really nice. The wear band design is a step cut, which is nice. There is some technology with this piston that I don't want to talk about that's not on this piston that we do have with Öhlins. With the Öhlins pistons, there's technology in there that we won't discuss, and we use that technology as well with our 32mm. But let's get back to Öhlins cartridge here. This is an incredibly good cartridge. It's this is the rebound size out of a NIX 22. As you can see, it's got a very nice pyramided shim stack, and there's a check valve here. This is a rebound side, and it works really good. We also have the compression side here. I don't know if you can see this, but it's just actually a single shim there with a smaller one right at the bottom there. And this gives great feel. This is an awesome product. The only issue is if you hit something really hard, like a major pothole, you will bend that compression shim right there, because it's not supported on a pyramid deal. It's just one shim. That's the only issue. Other than that, I mean, Öhlins is world-class suspension, period, bar none. Flow control is really good. This is a great cartridge kit from Öhlins. I wouldn't recommend this because you really do want to separate rebound from compression, and this cartridge system is not doing that. Here's an Öhlins 30mm cartridge, which is awesome stuff. As you can see the pyramided shim stack here? On the 30mm cartridge kit from Öhlins, you have pyramided shim stacks on the bottom here for rebound, and when it's for compression, you have the same thing. So when these cartridges from Öhlins take a big hit, they don't bend shim stacks. It's an awesome design. They work fantastic, and ours is basically, you can see the difference in size next to each other. Now you could ask yourself, okay, well, why is it bigger? Well, the reason it's bigger is because we like to have more flow control. It gives a much smoother feel when you ride the bike with these larger 32mm pistons. And we have the same technology on our piston as Öhlins. They basically work exactly the same way. The shim stacks are obviously different because we've done all of our testing, because we're moving a lot more oil through the piston. So we have different shim stacks, and because we have a different diameter and different flow rate. But we have really good control over the flow rate, and they just feel awesome when you ride the bike. They feel awesome. So that's the main differences between the cartridges of the Öhlins 30mm, the Big Bear 32mm, and the Öhlins 22mm, which is an entry-level cartridge, which is awesome. But then you step up to the 30mm, which is what you get inside all of Öhlins' inverted forks, and then of course the Big Bear 32mm. And this is a competitor's cartridge kit, and you can see how complicated they've made it, and the results aren't as good as Öhlins or the Big Bear one. So that's where we're at with cartridges.